Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's me again, y'all. My eyes getting better. It's still tearing up, but it is what it is. You know what? I was told today that my energy is, I can't get with this little frizz right here, but my energy is off the chain. You know? I was told that people want to gravitate towards me because I'm projecting positive energy. And I am. I know I am. Um, I'm back to my old self. And that's what I plan to do is to keep on projecting positive energy. Um, got some good news today. I'm in the final steps of closing my house. They are going to close it on my birthday, y'all. On my birthday. So happy birthday to me. I'll probably spend my birthday night in my house. Ain't that something? And it would be mine. No HOA, none of that. I'm looking forward to it. Lost four kids. Four of the kids that was supposed to be enrolling, she decided to take them elsewhere because I don't provide transportation. I just haven't got that comfortable yet where I'm going to be responsible for transporting your child across town, Um, easier said than done. You're entrusting people to take your kids somewhere and they're not part of a school busing system, you know. There's a lot that goes into that because you have to make sure that that driver is USD awesome, Um, so I'm not willing to take that chance just yet. Um, but I did pick up three more, so it's only like I lost one, which is a good thing. Plus, I'm sleepy. I'm probably about to go lay it down. I should be just now getting up, but I've been up all day. Um, we're redoing the thrift store, um, making it a little bit nicer. And this is what I'm talking about when it gets to tearing up like that. Ugh, that's so annoying. But it's got to heal. So I'm going to let it heal. Um, good thing. My face didn't scab over, but my skin, boy, my skin is smooth as a baby's butt. I'm letting y'all know that now. Oh my God, I couldn't ask for smoother skin. Um, did my singing lesson today. It went pretty good. I know what I need to work on to get my voice back, and I'm gonna get it back. So I can do the praise dance group. Um, what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about generating energy. You know, you can give off energy, and you can also give off that fake energy. Where you trying to make everybody think you're okay, and make everybody believe you're okay, and you're really not. And you really out there just sowing bad seeds. Seeds that's not gonna even take sprout and grow anywhere. You know, um, there's a lot of people out there that do that. Some of them know they doing it, others don't. You know, I try to be good to everybody, um, even when nobody's looking, because God always see you. And a lot of people think that just because nobody else see you, you got away with it. No, it's karma. Y'all call it karma. I call it, the Most High whooping you, and that's what I'm gonna keep calling it, because when you do bad things like that, that's what happens. And when you blame people for doing things, and the thing about it is, when you get ready to accuse somebody of doing something, you need to have the facts. You need to have the facts. You need to make sure that they are doing it. Do y'all know that this person was cloning my phone? I didn't even think that they could do that. They were cloning my phone and looking at all the stuff that I go through and I do every day. And I'm so glad that and this is what I say when I say God got you, because Arvest Bank changed their whole app, right? And that's who I bank with. But when you pull up the app, it used to show the last four digits of your account number. Well, they changed it. So now it don't show the last four digits of your account number. It just shows the amount that you got, and it shows, that's all it shows. It don't show no personal information on your app. You have to really go online to go to your app, like through the computer. And I'm so glad they did that, because if they had not did that, I would have been a victim of a scam. So y'all please watch out. People are cloning your phone, and all they have to do is buy some type of app. The app is very expensive, so they really want your information to buy this app, because I went and looked at it, and I wouldn't pay that much. It ain't that much spine in the world for me to pay $700-800 to see what somebody doing on their phone. Heck no. I'll just ask them like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let me see your phone." That's all I'm doing. Cause hey, um, I make money, but I spend my money wisely, and I'm not gonna spend it on that app. But apparently, this person really wanted my information, and so how I found out about it was that my phone has been acting up. It was acting up. It was glitching and stuff. So I took it into the Apple store, and they the one brought it to my attention. It was like, it's like somebody's piggybacking off your phone. And so I asked him, I said, what's the recommendations for that? He was like, basically, you just got to get another phone, because they have that IP address, they have all that. And so I don't know how they got it, but I'm telling you guys, I went and bought this case, and it's just like the case that protect your cards and stuff. Because I got one of them too, but I went and bought a case for my phone where can't nobody, you know how when they next to you, and Apple does this weird thing, and they said sometimes that's how they can clone your phone. So I invested in that, because I don't need nobody getting into my information, especially my bank account. I'm not trying, nope, nope, keep out of there. You know, I'm the only one that goes in there, okay? But yeah. So just keep an eye on them. Watch your personal information, because they out here scamming. Mm. And they're not satisfied until they get what they want. But God, boy, these Victoria's Secret bras is no joke. Look how they got. Boy, look at that. Good Lord. Looking all nice and perky. No wonder I was getting so many compliments today. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. And I wanted to just say, just be careful. They don't click on nothing. Don't it's hard to say. Don't even boy, you can't even pull up stuff no more. It's crazy. But with that being said, I wonder what else was they in? Was they in my email? Because I kind of felt like there was, so I changed my password. You know, I changed all my passwords. I changed all my codes, everything. Just to be on the safe side, they said the best thing to do is to change them. They said nowadays to change them once a week. Ain't that something? It used to be like once a year, then it went from that to every 6 months, then to um, once a month. Now they talking about once a week. It's crazy. Um, but let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Yeah, I had to go buy me a first aid kit because I didn't have one when I went through what I went through last night. I did not have a first aid kit. It was crazy. I want to talk about. Let me talk about. Let me talk about putting limitations on your life and your plans and your dreams. You know, a lot of us do it and we don't even realize it. But what I started doing to get away from that is I got this saying that, you know, every thought has a possibility of being a dream. So if you think it and you manifest it and you keep manifesting it, you can make it become a dream. And my manifestation is that I want multiple businesses. I just don't want to be labeled to one company. I just don't want to be known for childcare. I want to be known for the childcare, my thrift store, trucking company, the dance studio, children's event place. I want a cake and coffee shop. Um, I mean, it's so much I want to do with my restaurant. Uh, just praise group, just so much lawn service. I want to open up so many businesses because, like I told y'all, gotta have seven to become a millionaire, nine to become a billionaire. So with me opening up all these businesses, I don't have no choice but to become that. And I'm speaking that, I'm manifesting that. I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire. And then after that, I want to be a billionaire. Who knows? What they call a zillionaire? I want to be that. Sky's the limit when you open up this mind and you think and you use it and you gain all the knowledge that the Most High and gave you. You know, He says, whatever our dreams are, if we live by Him, if we're walking with Him, He will make them come true. A lot of people think, oh, I can smoke my weed, I can drink, I can do whatever, and He's going to make my dreams come true. And He's going to protect you. Yes. He's going to take care of you. Yes. But when you going against the grain of the Most High, He's going to whoop you. And with whoopings comes the loss of some dreams. You know? How can you expect him to do all that he can for you when you won't do all that you can for him. I have two flaws that I be fighting with, you know? And like I tell anybody, I'm going to talk about myself before I talk about anybody else. My flaws is sex out of wedlock and what's the other one? There's one more. Oh, this mouth. Saying them bad words. Yeah, this mouth. I got to get this under control. But for the most part, I do. You know, every once in a while, one might slip out. You know, the sex thing, I am learning. Since me and him broke up, I haven't had sex. No toys, no nothing, y'all. I call myself on a sex fast. You know, so I've been doing good with that, and I've been trying to watch the mouth. So maybe that's why I'm on the rise, because you know I figured out where my flaws was and I fixed them. You know, and God knows I love me some sex. I ain't gonna even lie. Sex, boy, sex for me is like marijuana to some of y'all, or like drinking to some of y'all, or it's that one thing that gets me in trouble. But I've been good, and like I said, it's been 3 months strong. 3 months, and I have not been with a man. Not in that way. I mean, I done been out on dates and I done have fun with them. Every time they bring up that subject, I just simply tell them I'm not ready yet, which I'm not. And I'm not finna just jump into bed with anybody. That's never gonna happen. Not even on an accident, you know? And I'm good. I thought I wouldn't be, but this is not my first time going without sex with a man. But I've always had the toys. But I don't even use the toys. Ain't that something? Mm-mm-mm. Girl, what is you doing? But anywho, so when I do get with this man, we gonna have some fun, and hopefully he'll respect me, and hopefully he will want to marry me, because that's what I'm leaning towards. The next guy I get with, I'm gonna make sure that he becomes my husband, because that's the last hurrah for me. I'm not finna try to go at it again. I'm not finna try to do it again. If I'm gonna give him 100%, we're gonna be in this thing together. We're gonna get married. We're gonna lock it up, clink clink, and that's gonna be it. Um, but yeah, um, ladies, you know what? It's never too late to go back to your roots. It's never too late to say, okay, my self worth is worth not sleeping around. You know, my self worth is worth more than that. I respect myself. Um, and that's what I've been learning. You know, kind of right now, I'm kind of glad we broke up, because it made me realize who I was in Christ and who I'm finna become, And that's a way much better person. And on top of everything else, it made me realize what I don't want to accept, you know. It made me realize the things that I want It's non-negotiable now. I'm not going to compromise on any of that because ladies, when we compromise, we end up with somebody that don't really care about our heart. Because if they cared about your heart and they really love you and they really like you, they wouldn't even ask you to compromise. You know, my ex, he didn't ask me to compromise. He didn't. But it was a part of me that started compromising. You know, he never asked me to be anybody other than who I was. Matter of fact, he used to get mad when I wasn't who I was. And that's what he used to always tell me. I just want you to be you. I just want you not to act like a robot, not to do stuff because it appeases me. I want you to be you. And I wasn't listening, you know? So, I don't know. Mm, I really don't know. But like I said, um, they called me about is it a Santa Cruz truck? Yeah. The Hyundai Santa Cruz. I think that's what it is. They actually went down on the payment. They told me they can give it to me for 300 and some dollars a month, which is pretty dang on good, you know? But I keep telling them I want to close on my house first. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close on my house. I got to get the keys out the bra. Because this Victoria's Secret bra, oh my God. It's got these babies up there, don't it? Look at that. And I ain't even holding them. Look at that. That don't make no sense. They got them babies up there. And then you see how I'm getting that, like, oh, and then we doing exercises at my what's it call it, to lift my booty, cause I ain't got no butt, y'all. But I will have one after I'm done with this. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it ain't gonna be a fake one either. It's gonna be all natural. Yep. But I'm finna get out of here and go to sleep because I'm tired. Mm. Plus, I want to close my eyeballs because they say, look in my eye. Y'all see that? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. They said the more I keep it closed, the better it'll heal. So it said 1 to 3 days, it should be healed. And that's what I'm hoping on because this is really irritating. So I got 25 days to my surgery. Um, what's today? The 4th. 15 days to the close of my house. 15 days and I'll be moving. And when I move, then he won't even know where I'm at, y'all. He won't know. He will not know where I'm at. And so we'll both not know where each other's at. See how that work out. Um, but it ain't like he can't find me because I'm always around my companies and I'm always doing something with them. So that's that. But he don't want to find me, y'all. Ah, somebody else will though. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Believe that. And I'm a lot of treasure to have. Um, that's another thing we gotta realize, ladies. Just because one man don't want us, don't mean that we're any less valuable. We are valuable. We're strong, and I tell y'all this all the time. We are resilient. We make shit happen. Oh, see, there go that bad word. We make stuff happens, and I'm gonna keep on making it happen in my life. One of the things he told me when he was leaving, he wanted me to live my best life. Y'all, I've been living my best life. Okay? I've been living it. When I got my hair done, look, y'all see my hair? I like my hair. I haven't got my dreads styled since I had dreads. And everybody gives me compliments on this hairstyle. But I say in about a week or two, I'm probably gonna take it down and wear it straight one time. And then when I go back to her, I'm gonna put it back in the updo. But next time I'm gonna tell her I want a sister. I'm gonna see how good she is with the sister. So I'm gonna take this hairstyle and I'm gonna flip it to the side. You know what I'm saying? And see what it do. See what it do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, no, I still gotta work on the thrift store. We're not done with it. So tomorrow I'm working on the thrift store before I close my eyes tonight. I'm gonna jump on this trucking app and see if they got more loads to set up because I need to set some up for September because my truck stays on the road. Yeah, I got 3 U-Haul trucks, but one of them stays on the road. I'm keep it on the road. When it picks up one load, it goes to another one. Drop that out, goes to another one. Like I'm gonna keep it going. Like it's making a lot of money. It is. He gave me a tool to make a lot of money, and the money that I'm making is just crazy. It's crazy. Matter of fact, I have him to thank for my elevation. Maybe he thought that when he left, I was going to go down, but no, no. I've shot up to the top with this trucking company. So far, this trucking company has made close to 60 grand, and I haven't even been running it 3 months. Well, a little under 3 months because I started it right after he left. So it's been running a little. So that's like 20 grand a month, which ain't bad. It ain't bad, especially uh, now that I got that. I'm looking for. I'm trying to buy 2 trucks, um, 2 box trucks. That's what I'm gonna invest that money in. So I'll be doubling the money that I'm making, and now I own my own trucks where I can go get my logo put on them. I can go put my DOT on there permanently. Um, put all my stuff on my truck, and it'll be my trucks. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna store the trucks at because I can only have so many at Jyoti's closet. So when I figure that out, it's off into the running. And, I would keep them at my house, but the way that my driveway is set up, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm just going to try to figure it out. Maybe I'll just keep both of them on the road like I'm doing with this U-Haul truck. Who knows? Who knows? But whatever the case may be, that's what it's going to be. All right, y'all. I'm out.